Mega Man X8.
The endless Reploid rebellions continue. Humans, however, have begun migrations to the moon, thanks to new technology. This plan is called the Jacob Project, and an orbital elevator was built as part of it. Highly advanced new generation Reploids have been brought to the moon's surface to work.
There has been an accident on board the number 4 descending container.
This is X. I've encountered an accident while on patrol of the orbital elevator. Dispatch rescue mechanoids immediately. Huh? Sigma?
To protect ourselves from damage during the accident, we had to copy a sturdy Sigma body. We knew Generation Reploids enjoy complete and total immunity to all viruses. So even copying something as dangerous as Sigma provides no risk.
Who are you?
I'm Lumine. I'm the director in charge of the elevator and of the Jacob Project.
Warning! Warning!
I'm picking up Maverick readings near the Jacob facility. All hunters near Point Galapagos, please dispatch immediately.
Roger.
Ready!
X, this new Maverick, its pattern is very unusual. I'd like to do some research on it, so try to pick up plenty of samples.
Got it. Okay, Axel, let's get ready when you are, X.
When you need Axel's help, call him in with a character change.
Huh. Better watch out, X. I might just steal your spotlight.
You two be careful. I'll send Zero over later to give you a hand.
Help me out.
Greetings, it is I, Sonic Emerald, and welcome to the final installment of the Mega Man Legend Collection Series, Mega Man X8. I am so happy to bring this one. It's one of my favorites in the game. So we're gonna take care of some bees. I'll tell you a little bit about metals later on. I guess he didn't want to show up. Oh, there he is. There we go. And we're just going through Noah's Park, charge up the X-Buster, hit L2 to do a tag team, and come back. That's pretty much it on that. Alright. We got this huge mechanoid we gotta take care of. Round 1.
Axel, I've examined the data on that Maverick. Looks like it grabs its opponents and immobilizes them.
Pretty good at deductions there, Elia.
Caught by the enemy, call for a tag assist and help is on the way.
Sure. And that's pretty much the end of him.
Alia, I got a sample of that Maverick for you.
I'd like to start analyzing it right away. Bring it to me as soon as you can.
Roger, I'm on my way. Axel, I'm counting on you to clean up.
No problem, X. This'll be a snap. Good luck.
Alright, now we're in form of Axel. What I like about Axel is that there's no target ability in this game. You can move him around like standing in one place, and he moves around anywhere in an angles, jump up near and hover at the same time, and he can go just about anywhere.
Axel, can you hear me? My analysis is complete.
Well, couldn't keep this up anymore. It's going to be unscathed through all this. Ah. Alright, I like these rooms where you stand in one spot and you can build up your combo rating. What this does, it gives you more, what these call, that I've been grabbing all this time, is called medals. And plus, if you don't get hit, you still gain more and more medals. They're everywhere. They're in every stage. This up here, as you can see, we can't get to it right now, but we will later.
Axel, pick up the pace. This is no time to slack off.
You show up late and have the nerve to complain? I can more than handle a few Mavericks all by myself anyway.
That's the spirit. Let's move.
Give me a hand.
All right, now we got a form of Zero. He's got a 3-hit combo. Yeah. Yeah, he's talking about the combo attack, which I never get right anyway on this guy. You can do it, it's just it's hard. But there you go. This should finish him. Very powerful attack. And it does.
Piece of cake. Snagged a sample from that Maverick too.
Nice work. Now take it and head back, Axel.
Okay, I'll leave the rest up to you.
That was the second round against him. We got one more round to go. Zero has the ability on combo attacks to flip over enemies, hard enemies, if he did, like this guy right here. But they're hard to hit. I mean, Axel can do the same thing, but you got to hit him about 1,000 times to trigger it. And Zero, and on X, you can do it with him too, but you have to get his charge attack working.
Zero, can you hear me? This is Alia.
Yeah, you don't want to go down there yet. Another combo room coming up. Yeah.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Zero. How you been holding up?
Barely broke a sweat. Come on, let's go.
Go for it!
X, can you hear me? This is Alia.
Got this one!
And we get that. And now we're at the final area of Noah's Ark.
X, Zero, can you hear me? That Maverick signal is getting really close now. According to my analysis, the double attack should work best on this Maverick. When the attack...
Yeah, we know. Well, we don't have the attack ability, but you'll see how easy this guy really is. That's all I'm doing, guys. Charging up. Flawless victory. That's pretty much it. What an easy boss, guys. Bombardment! What's going on here?
How nice to see you again, X. File!
He used to be a Class A hunter, but now he's our sworn enemy. He's a maverick and a wanted criminal.
I'd love to stay and play, boys, but I'm afraid I have too much work to do.
Lumine?
That's right. The orbital elevator is under our control now.
Just what do you plan to do?
It begins now, X. A new world will be born. That looked like a hard fight, but there was never any doubt that you'd come out on top.
They're after Lumine, the director of the facility. If that's the case, then the ultimate goal must be control of the orbital elevator.
I don't know what the deal is, but Vile kept talking about some new world beginning.
They must be up to something. Oh!
Warning. Warning.
I'm picking up a Maverick reading.
Alright guys, we got 8 brand new bosses here. I'll go over that in a minute. Let's go to the R&D lab. Rest and Development Lab.
Laboratory. This is where you can save your progress and develop chips.
Now, throughout the game, every enemy that you kill, you get medals that come on the ground. They come in different sizes. There's the standard blue. The next one up is yellow, red, purple, and a rare medal. Rare medals do not give you medals like currency like all the other ones do. White medals are chip development medals. They can be turned automatically into chip developments, but you still got to pay medals to get them. So if you go to chip development, right now I have 434 medals. As you can see, X, Zero, and Axel can power up to 100%. I'll go over all these here. Life bottle half, basically that means it's half of an energy tank. Later on, the energy tanks will get better. You'll get 2 energy tanks and 1 weapon tank. As you can see, there's 2 other question marks below life bottle half. Well, the next one coming up will be life bottle full, and then the next one will be life bottle full. And that way you have 1 full energy tank, but it can be used twice. So theoretically, you've got 4 energy tanks in this game and 2 weapon tanks. And if you also notice, throughout all my Mega Man X series, I have never used a weapon tank, ever. I don't know what was the purpose of getting those, but that's what happens. New to the game are retry chips. You start out with 2 retry chips at the beginning. Basically, if you die, you start back at the last checkpoint. Whatever the game decides to give you a halfway checkpoint. You start at the halfway point, or you start at the last, close to where the boss fight starts. And you use retry chips to do that. Now, you can have a total of 4 retry chips. And if you can't get the boss for whatever reason, or can't get through the level and use up all your retry chips, it's game over. And you start that level all over again. It's basically how that works. And like weapon bottle, you can get weapon bottle half, weapon bottle full, and another weapon bottle full. And that'll make up weapon tank. Prickle barrier, if you get hit on spikes, you're invulnerable for a little while, but if you get hit again, you're dead. And you can always come back and pick up another prickle barrier every time you want. It only costs 200 metal. It's really nice. Spare energy. When you're running out of power, this item will give you a last chance. What they mean by running out of power doesn't mean like your attack power or anything. Basically, spare energy means is your life meter. If your life meter's depleted, it will bring your life bar back up to like 3 bars, and you get another chance. It's like a last resort type thing, and it might give you a chance to fight a boss and try to beat it. And then you got other ones here. I don't know what they are. Hyper AT. This fills your double attack gauge faster each time you get hit. Instead of a little bit, it'll double it. That I'll show you the where the double attack meter's at. It's on the life meter of one of your characters, but it's on the left-hand side. It's like a little pink laser going up. That's your double attack meter. Escape boost. You can escape enemies easily if you were captured, like that mechanoids. If it were to grab you, you have a chance of escaping a lot faster with that ability. Why get it? I have no idea. Chip delete, it's free. Let's say you accidentally put a chip on a character that you don't like. Let's say you put the Hyper AT, not Hyper AT, but let's say this, let's say you didn't have enough money. Let's say you had like 400 left, and you want to use the Prickle Barrier, and you put it on 0 for say. You're like, no, I don't think that'll work. Well, then you go down to the chip delete, you highlight chip delete, and what that does is that you can just take it off of your character and put it on somebody else. Yeah, like she says, you can delete any of the chips. The chips do come back, but you don't get your medals back. You don't get a refund, so haha. Alright, like on X, life up is a life meter. You get life up 1, life up +1, +2, and +3. Those are your meters. And each medal cost gets higher. So 1,500 for the first one, 3,000 for the next one, 4,500 for the next one, and 6,000 for the next one. That's the same thing for your weapon up energies too. Speedy recovery increases your recovery speed. You have your recovery gauge. I'm not really 100% sure what that is. I never really experimented it, so I have no idea. Chain combos are easier to perform. You put these on the characters, and you can build up your chain combos a lot faster. So the higher up your chain combos, the more medals you get, which is good. You need medals. Super recovery, basically what this is super recover. Basically, all the energy cells or weapon cells that are dropped in the game for your life meter go up, like a little bit. But if you equip this on all 3 of your characters, it doubles the amount of energy brought back to you on your life meter. Spike Walker means you decrease speed on sliding down on walls. Why? I don't know about that one. Zero and X will have different ones, like, where is it at here? So, Saber Skill +1, there's a +2, and a +3. And it just basically, I hate it when it does that. It gives you 1 extra Saber Skill to use. So it'd be like you hit him 3 times, he'll hit 4 times, and another one he'll hit 5 times. That's how that works. Axel gets different ones too. And also each character gets Power Plus abilities, like in the X7. There's a 30% and a 50%. And you can get these guys very powerful once you get them to 100%. And I've gotten everything in the game before. I gotten all the power up to 100% on each character. So, and I have a save file on that one, and I'll show you. And record menu means you go and look at all the data of each area that you visit, what your grade is. I never understand the purpose of the grade area. Anyway, I'm going to save and be right back. This is my clear data. Just wanted to show you. I had 33,737 medals. I've collected everything, all the chip developments in the game. That's those white chip medals that you get in each stage. There's 2 of them in each stage. And yeah, I've gotten everything. I've done everything in this game. And it took me 15 hours to do it. Not bad, huh? Not bad at all. Yeah, and I bought all the chips with all the metals I grind. So, yeah, but anyway, I'm going to save and be right back. Ignore this. This is nothing. I don't know why it's there. Anyway, the reason why I had a bad recording when I first started this earlier, I failed left and right. If you notice how good I was through that first stage, it's because I've gotten better at it. So, anyway, I never have those problems. What is anybody talking about? I never have problems in Mega Man games. That's just a fluke. So far, all 7 games you've seen, it's been a fluke. I've been really good at this. I can do this better. Anyway, these are your bosses. I don't remember all of them. Optic Sunflower, I believe is his name. Bamboo Pandemonium. Earthshock Triobite. Avalanche Yeti. Burn Rooster. Gigabyte Man of War. Gravity Antonian. I mean, that's not Gravity Antonian. That's Gravity Antonian. That's Dark Mantis. Okay, I do remember them all. Wow. I'm very surprised. Anyway, I have read a bunch of articles. I could not remember which one was first, because when I scratched the recording, I went after Earthshock Triobite first. He's ideal to go first because he's the best place to grind for metal. That's why it's a metal mine. It is. Later on through the game, you will need to grind a lot of metals, and that's the best place to do it. I couldn't remember beside me who was next. I thought it was Avalanche Yeti, but it turns out it was Gigabyte Man of War that's weak against Earthshock's ability. Now, I have read a lot of walkthroughs. There's so many walkthroughs that are different on who's first, depending on how easy they are. So what I've decided to do is that we're going to do Bamboo Pandemonium first. And then after him, we're going to go after Optic Sunflower. It's in that order. And you would never guess there is one female Reploid in this game. In this one, there's a female Reploid. I'll tell you right now, it's Optic Sunflower. It has a female voice, but yeah, it's a female Reploid. So, got another one of those. That's pretty much it. I just wanted to go through the tutorial for you and tell you a little bit about metals and what you need to do with the metals. And pretty much, next time we'll fight Bamboo Pandemonium on Mega Man X8. This is Sonic Emerald saying goodbye and see you on the flip side.